Are you in the Doctor Strange movie?
I don't know. That was a 1978 leg hold trap from Russia. Like, I saw that from 100 miles away. Yeah, I'm not really supposed to, I guess I'm really not supposed to say anything about that, but I'm really not in the movie.
I'm not supposed to say anything, but I'm really not in the movie. You just said something, and you could be lying, to me.
I could be an unreliable narrator, but I promise you I'm not in the movie. Yeah.
All those people
we're good.
Not in that movie.
We're good. We're good. There's a team of people that will neutralize you as soon as you leave here.
I always wondered this because I've been following your work forever, and I don't know. I always wanted to know how much gets back to the actor. But on Sunday night, when the Super Bowl aired the spot for Doctor Strange 2, your name started trending because people were like, "Is that Patrick Stewart in Doctor Strange 2?" I'm not going to ask you if you're in this. I know you can't answer it, but I just wanted to know, like, does that get back to you? Do you know you're trending? Do you know people are like, "Hey, he's in this movie," or like, can you even say anything about it at all?
I don't look at a lot of social media, and that is mostly a time issue. But I must say, before bedtime on Sunday evening, I had plenty of communications from friends and some people I hardly knew at all, making reference to, is that you? Is that you? Well, of course, I was just at home waiting to watch football. So how could it possibly have been me? So we'll have to wait and see, won't we?
Well, I hope so. Listen, this has been an honor. Thank you for your time today. I saw a lot of Star Trek films with my father growing up. It was really one of our biggest bonding things. I still have tickets for all the movies. So this has been a true pleasure just to even talk to you about this character that's been such a part of my life for years. So thank you.
Thank you. I always love hearing that. That means a great deal to me. Kevin, it's been very nice. Thank you.
Have a wonderful day. Be safe.
You too.
In today's video, we are continuing our coverage on the Marvel Cinematic Universe, also talking about Morbius, amongst other things. So yo, what is freaking good YouTube? Warstu here. If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the Marvel, DC, pop culture based content we do on a daily. It really helps me as a creator and the channel if you could subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, share, like, comment on this video 500 times and tell everyone about this channel. And if you could check us out on Instagram at Warstu if you want to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice. Also check us out on Twitter, WarstuG. I've got like 12 followers over there and it'd be much appreciated. Right, let's get into this video. So I just want to dispel some fake news and some fake rumors. So we are not getting an Obi-Wan Kenobi 1 trailer tomorrow or a Thor Love and Thunder aka Thor 4 trailer tomorrow because studios talk to each other. Yes, Morbius is a Sony Pictures movie, Columbia Pictures, but Marvel has a stake in anything to do with Spider-Man technically. So we're not getting a Thor 4 trailer. I've been sent to this video and been sent articles about said trailer dropping tomorrow. We're not getting a Thor 4 trailer tomorrow. We're getting a Morbius trailer. But I was actually told that Andrew Garfield could appear in said trailer. Now, I'm not saying it's true. I'm not saying it's not true. But what I am saying is it could happen. But there is no way we are getting a Thor trailer tomorrow or the Obi-Wan Kenobi 1 trailer tomorrow because guess what? Marvel wouldn't want to annoy Disney because even though it's a Sony movie, they're all still kind of connected in a roundabout way. So no Thor 4 trailer tomorrow, no Obi-Wan Kenobi 1 trailer tomorrow. Okay, cool. Right, as we've said on this channel, Deadpool will be in the movie, and then we've had people like Don Campier say, no, Ryan Reynolds will not appear in the movie, but we've got a respectable insider, Skylar, who is editor-in-chief of the Diz Insider, says, well, Ryan Reynolds is pulling Andrew Garfield right now, so we'll see. Deadpool is in it. I wouldn't say it's the rumor of the week, but I have it on good authority that Ryan Reynolds is in the movie because he is in the movie. And the article also says that John Campier has backed up Ryan, claiming he's not in it. Why is he trying to get in Disney's good books after he leaked the Spider-Man No Way Home real images? Good old Don Campier. Yes, he's definitely in the movie. There is actually images out there that proves he's in it. Ryan only promised that he's not in the movie. He didn't say Slade Wilson's not in it because he's a rip-off of Slade Wilson, aka Wade Wilson, aka Deadpool. Deadpool, but there could be a post-credit scene. Now, in the context, he said he's not in the movie, could be in a post-credit scene to set up Deadpool 3. You're really telling me that they're going to introduce Professor X, a mutant, and not have Deadpool in this movie when we know, based on all the plot leaks, that they are merging all the universes into one and retconning everything. You're really telling me that Mr. Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool, Wade Wilson is not going to appear in this movie in some capacity? Get out of here. Get the out of here. He is in this movie. I don't care what anyone says. He is definitely in this movie. It's pretty much a gimme. There's less chance than Tobey and Andrew appearing in No Way Home. Oh, wait, that already happened. So, Black Panther 2 leak. It's not really a leak. I don't get why these websites, the MCU Direct, label this as a leak. Black Panther 2 reveals another country featured in sequel. So they're going to be shooting in Puerto Rico. Black Panther Wakanda Forever has experienced multiple production delays due to what's going on in the world. However, it's still slated for November. I don't believe it's coming out. They've not even finished shooting. I mean, technically, they could do it in post-production 3 months. Depends how much CGI is in this, but I don't know. Plot details of this movie are kept under wraps. Are they though? Are they though? We're essentially going to get M'Baku becoming the next Black Panther. They're going to introduce Doctor Doom. We're going to have a bit of Namor, but I don't know. I don't know. So shooting's been reportedly delayed. Set photos emerged last week that the sequel production that gave fans an idea of what to expect as the returning characters' underwater scenes that could tease the debut of a certain Atlantean. Is Namor coming to the MCU? Is Warstu gonna be playing Namor? One Take News shared the news in the report that Wakanda Forever will shoot scenes in Puerto Rico connection to Namor, which is actually interesting. So essentially says all signs point to the appearance of the Submariner in the sequel. Given the fact that Puerto Rico is to serve as a double for Haiti, I probably said that wrong. This could indicate a connection to the Marvel character. Namor confirmed for Black Panther 2. Cool, we got a bit of the title, and then they reckon that Doctor Doom's going to get involved somehow because there is kind of information out there for that, which is also pretty darn cool. So we've got a new source, guys. We've got a new source. So MCU Verse on Twitter at MCU Verse has some cool little tidbits. Some tidbits that I thought we'd go over. So it says this: rumor, the Watcher might make an appearance in the movie. Okay, as we know, it's literally been confirmed that Doctor Strange 2 was inspired by the What If show. Now, we said in a video either yesterday or 3 days ago that the Watcher could appear in this movie. Now, this goes one step further. Now, it's worth saying that I don't take any precedent or any preferential treatment or think that any other super duper Twitter scooper is better than the other. This is just another source that seems to be pretty decent, and until someone is proven wrong, we will cover any kind of rumor, and it is labeled as a leak. At some point in the movie, the Watcher will get involved and will trap Wanda in a pocket dimension, but the powerful Wanda will end up walking out through it easily. Easily. Interesting. So Wanda is gonna walk through a pocket dimension like it's absolutely nothing. Well, she is the strongest Avenger. That isn't Thor. You really think Thor could go up against Wanda when literally Kevin Feige said that Wanda could have taken out Mr. Thanos at the end of Endgame if he wanted to? And also, I probably should have said this earlier, this MCU Verse page also allegedly has how Deadpool will be introduced into this movie. So it says, when Strange and Chavez will walk an empty street in the first reality, they escape. Looking for anyone? Here, we will see Deadpool in the background, laying on the hood of a car in a sexual gesture. It is Ryan Reynolds. So it's pretty darn interesting, seeing as he's not in the movie. So also, there's a cool few tidbits. Make sure you check them out. I also think they've got a YouTube channel as well. If I can find it, I'll link it down below. Final Battle of Wanda will summon so many zombies. One of them will be a Spider-Man zombie, which Tobey will fight. Interesting. In the final battle, Wanda will summon so many zombies. One of them, which will be Spider-Man zombie, which Tobey will fight. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. You guys got triggered when I said that Wanda will kill Tobey, but you really didn't listen to the video because I said it was an alternate reality version of Tobey. It wasn't our Tobey, and it's interesting. So, also a leak on here. So, I don't know if you can really give like creditation to MCU Verse because we don't know where it's come from. Wanda will hear a voice saying, "Kill them all," over and over again, which her eyes will turn pitch black. She will almost become like a ghost. Interesting. Defender Strange will be from the universe of Ghost Rider. Well, there's got to be some kind of explainer, I guess, which is interesting. So, I mean, I had a look over this before we started recording. You know, we do this in one take pretty much. So, what is interesting is I've been going on about Chthon being behind the Darkhold with the Elder God, etc. And there is a tidbit on this website that actually indicates words, Chthon could be behind everything, like we've said multiple times. So leak. Chthon will be teasing Wanda, making the voices of her children so that she could set him free. As we said, Chthon is going to use America Chavez's powers, and Wanda's powers and the Darkhold to break free from whatever reality he is from. And this just lines up with pretty much everything I've been saying on the channel about the overall villain is actually going to be Mr. Chthon, and Chthon is really the overall villain, and that is the massive direction they're going in, which I do find that very fascinating if this is the case, and it's pretty cool. And that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to use this source today, is because they are talking about Chthon. Now, I don't personally go around looking for stuff, but I was sent this source and they're speaking about Chthon, and if you can speak about Chthon, you kind of know some comic book logic stuff. So that is the main reason why I've decided to use MCUverse. They do have a YouTube channel, like I said, I will leave it linked down below somewhere. So as we know, Patrick Stewart will be reclaiming the title of Professor X in this movie as one of the members of the Illuminati, and he is digging the biggest hole ever, but bless him, he is so cute. He was recently asked again about Doctor Strange 2, and he was like, who is Doctor Strange? Then smiled and then laughed, and it's so freaking obvious, guys, that it is hilariously funny, because he knows that you know, but he's not actually going to say anything. It's the funniest thing ever, and it's so cute. And the interesting thing is, we've had the pre-res images out over 6 months ago, so we know he's going to get into a fight with Wanda Maximoff or Scarlet Witch, whichever title she's using, and she will decimate the whole of the Illuminati. So also, I first seen this on Moth Culture, but it's also on MCUverse, is there is some images that pretty much confirms it is Captain Marvel, Captain Carter, and Mr. Fantastic in the headquarters of the Illuminati. So also in the news, Bruce Campbell came out and literally said, yo guys, I'm in the movie. Pretty much said this. I did a cool scene with a character that's been beloved for years. We'll have to see what ends up in the movie. I don't know if it's still in there. It's a pretty cool part, and that's awesome. As we know, Bruce Campbell has been rumored to be Boulder the Brave. He's also been rumored to be Warstu. He's also rumored to be a Raimi-verse Doctor Strange, which could be interesting. It really could. So also in the news, I want to dispel this because it's fake news in my opinion. It says Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse Madness has a runtime of 2 hours and 28 minutes. So you're telling me a movie that has allegedly got 30 plus cameo roles and it is shorter than Spider-Man No Way Home? Yes, I understand movies on a much higher and greater level than 99% of the people listening to this video, to the point where I get invited to press screeners as a member of the Journalist Society. Okay, I made the society part up, but you get my point. So you're telling me a movie that's gonna have to deal with the multiverse, the ramifications of the multiverse, stopping Wanda, is gonna be 2 hours and 28 minutes, and that's with credits. Yeah, I don't believe that. I really don't believe that runtime. So let me know down below, guys. You really think this movie is gonna have a runtime of 2.5 hours? That's not even Endgame or Infinity War length. 2.5 hours is a very short movie in today's standards. I think No Way Home, The Batman's 3 hours, 2.5 hours. You're kidding me? Really? No, guys, I don't believe that. Unless they've cut out a lot of the movie, unless they've chopped out a lot of it. As far as I know, they've done multiple test screenings recently, and some people are implying that certain members aren't going to be in the movie that were allegedly going to be in the movie, and allegedly Wanda says, no more multiverse, which is kind of a joke here on the channel. So we'll go over the direct quote of what was said based on someone talking to someone that went to the most test screening. It seems to me like they've chopped a bit out of the movie, potentially. Right, let's go over what it said. So Joe Illuminati on Twitter said this: the latest cut of Doctor Strange 2 reportedly does not include Magneto, Deadpool, Tom Cruise, Wolverine, or Boulder the Brave. Now, for me, this is the hilarious thing when another Twitter scooper, insider, whatever you want to call him, contradicts what everyone else is saying. So Tom Cruise is definitely in this movie. Deadpool is definitely in this movie. According to someone that works for Screen Rant, Wolverine is definitely in this movie. And you can literally see Boulder the Brave in the background of the Illuminati. So it is very interesting that he's come out and said in the latest test screening in-house at Disney that these characters are not in it, which is interesting because in a week or so time, people are going to be like, yeah, Deadpool's in it, and the dude from the Diz Inside said that Deadpool's definitely in the movie. I just find it hilarious how everyone wants to get the scoop and everyone will say, no, that scoop's wrong, that's wrong, they're not in it. But Tom Cruise Iron Man, Superior Iron Man, has been the biggest talking point online since Tobey and Andrew, and the Wolverine news from the other day was huge. And don't get me wrong, there's multiple cuts of the same movie, so yeah, they might not be in that cut, but that doesn't mean they're going to be in the final cut. So I do find it very fascinating that Joel Illuminati has come out and essentially said that Magneto, Tom Cruise, Iron Man, Wolverine, Warstu, Deadpool, and Boulder the Brave are not going to be in this movie because realistically, what do they know? We don't know, you don't know, I don't know. We've got no idea where this information's coming from, but it is interesting that apparently there is a cut with all these characters out. Seeing the superior Iron Man is supposed to be in the movie for at least 5 minutes or so. So it is very interesting. Maybe, like we've said on the channel before, they are cutting out these major cameo roles from the test screening because they cannot trust anyone. Because even if someone signs an NDA and works for you, it will still get leaked. I mean, look at somehow Zack Snyder's Justice League got leaked a few days earlier. Somehow it got linked, it got put onto Tom and Jerry somehow. So you can't trust anyone. So like always, guys, I hope you liked today's video. We've gone over a bunch of different topics from Morbius, Wakanda Forever, Doctor Strange 2, and some others. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram if you want to see the beautiful face behind the beautiful voice. Also check us out on Twitter, WarstuG, because I've got like 5 followers over there. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, comment down 5 times, share the video everywhere, and I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch ya later.